In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA preseason games happening on October 12, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA preseason games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Cleveland Cavaliers versus Boston Celtics. Tonight, the Boston Celtics host the Cleveland Cavaliers in a Sunday preseason matchup at TD Garden, and even though it's October basketball, this one carries weight. It's a test of roster depth, new additions, and early chemistry between two teams heading into the regular season on different paths. Let's start with the Celtics. Boston has had a busy offseason, and if you're still thinking of last year's roster, update the file. Drew Holiday was traded to Portland, Kristaps Porzingis is now in Atlanta, and Anthony Simons is wearing green after coming over in that deal. Jason Tatum remains sidelined, rehabbing from his Achilles injury, and the teams made it clear they won't rush him back. Jaylen Brown, Derek White, and Sam Hauser were all listed day-to-day heading into tonight, but barring setbacks, they're expected to suit up or at least get light minutes. Boston's first 2 preseason games told 2 stories: a 121-103 statement win in Memphis where their offense flowed beautifully, followed by a sloppy 107-105 loss in Toronto where turnovers piled up late. And Anthony Simons looked sharp in both games, showing why Boston made the move for him. He gives them another downhill scorer and pull-up threat they badly needed. Even without Tatum, the Celtics have multiple creators who can carry the offense in spurts, and that depth shows. Now to Cleveland. The Cavs are 0-2 so far, dropping back-to-back games to Chicago by narrow margins, 118-117 and 118-117, 119-112. Both were competitive, high-scoring games but revealed the same weakness. Missing Darius Garland and Max Strus hurt spacing and playmaking. Garland's still recovering from toe surgery, and Strus is rehabbing a foot injury. Lonzo Ball, acquired from Chicago this summer, has been eased into action with a managed workload and has brought stability when he's on the floor. Donovan Mitchell has carried the offensive load as expected, while Evan Mobley and Jarrett Allen continue to anchor the interior. DeAndre Hunter, who joined Cleveland at last season's deadline, gives them physicality on the wing, but the Cavs' rotation is still finding balance. Boston's advantage here is clear, depth and structure. Even without Tatum, they can run a crisp offensive system around Brown, White, and Simons, and their front court of Xavier Tillman and Chris Boucher brings energy off the glass. Cleveland's offense right now leans too heavily on isolation plays and Mitchell's shot creation, and that's tough to sustain on the road against a disciplined defensive group like Boston. Add in the home court energy of TD Garden, and this sets up nicely for a Celtics cover. As our first pick for this matchup, the Boston Celtics to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Both teams have been running high-tempo preseason sets. Boston's 2 games averaged right around 220 points combined, and Cleveland's games both cleared 230. The common thread: second unit pace and loose defense. When rotations extend beyond the top 8, possessions spike, turnovers create transition looks, and games open up quickly. Boston's ball movement under pressure and Cleveland's willingness to push through Lonzo Ball should keep this from turning into a half-court grind. Even with some veterans on limited minutes, this matchup has over written all over it. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Denver Nuggets versus Los Angeles Clippers. The Denver Nuggets take on the Los Angeles Clippers on Sunday night from Intuit Dome in preseason NBA action. It's another early look at 2 Western Conference contenders, both testing new rotations and off-season additions. Denver comes in with most of its core available. Jamal Murray, Nikola Jokic, Aaron Gordon, Christian Braun, and newcomer Cam Johnson are all expected to start. This group has looked sharp in preseason, showing the same offensive flow built around Jokic's playmaking. The Nuggets made several notable roster moves over the summer. Michael Porter Jr. was traded to Brooklyn, while the team added Johnson, Jonas Valanciunas, Bruce Brown, and Tim Hardaway Jr. under new head coach David Adelman. Those pieces have blended in quickly, giving Denver more depth and versatility than they had last season. On the Clippers side, the starting unit remains built around Kawhi Leonard, James Harden, and Ivica Zubac. Los Angeles also reshaped its roster over the past year. John Collins, Brook Lopez, and Chris Paul joined the rotation, while Bradley Beal and Bogdan Bogdanovic were added this summer. Both Beal and Bogdanovic are listed as day-to-day heading into this game, which could impact their perimeter spacing and scoring depth if either sits. Norman Powell is no longer on the roster after being dealt to Miami. In their most recent preseason outings, Denver defeated Toronto 112-108, running about 103 possessions with balanced minutes across the lineup. The Clippers cruised to a 142-95 blowout over Guangzhou, a tune-up that showcased their depth but came against a non-NBA opponent. Not a true gauge for this matchup. Both teams have been deliberate with star minutes so far, emphasizing chemistry and controlled pace rather than full-throttle offense. Given current availability, the Nuggets' continuity and chemistry make them a strong play here. Their half-court execution remains elite, and Cam Johnson's shooting has added another layer to their offense. The Clippers have the star power to keep things tight, but if Beal or Bogdanovic are limited, Denver's first unit should control stretches of this game and cover as short underdogs. As our first pick for this matchup, the Denver Nuggets to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Denver's last game landed at 220 combined points, a typical pace for their preseason rhythm, while the Clippers' offensive explosion came in an outlier scenario. With both teams managing rotations and several players on limited minutes, expect more defensive structure and fewer transition opportunities late. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Golden State Warriors versus Los Angeles Lakers. Los Angeles hosts Golden State in a preseason rematch. The Lakers enter 0-2 in exhibition play and will again be without LeBron James, who is sidelined approximately 3 to 4 weeks with a right-side sciatica issue. Luka Doncic has yet to appear this preseason and remains a game-time decision as the staff manages his ramp-up. On the other side, Golden State is 2-0 but is expected to sit Stephen Curry and Al Horford tonight, while Moses Moody is out with a calf issue. Those statuses are reflected on league and team injury reports and in today's beat reporting. Roster context: over the last several months, the Lakers added DeAndre Ayton and Marcus Smart and are building under new head coach J.J. Redick. The Warriors added Al Horford and Seth Curry while keeping their motion principles intact around Draymond Green and Jonathan Kuminga. With Los Angeles at home, additional ball handling from Austin Reeves and Smart available, Ayton's interior size, and Golden State missing its primary initiator, late-game shot quality and defensive flexibility favor the host to control the half-court and cover a short number. As our first pick for this matchup, the Los Angeles Lakers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full-game side pick. The first preseason meeting closed at 214 total points, and Los Angeles has managed minutes for key pieces with James out and Doncic monitored, which suppresses pace and late-game fouling. Golden State's expected absences remove high-leverage shot creation and pull-up volume, which typically trims early clock usage and transition threes. Preseason rotations also deepen after halftime, often producing uneven efficiency. With both staffs prioritizing evaluation and health, this project's closer to a controlled half-court script than a shootout. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.